What's up, y'all? So, as of today, a lot of us are going to figure out, or start to figure it out, that it ain't about what we know. It ain't about who we know. It ain't about what we communicating. It ain't about what we can teach others, even though we know these things on different levels. A lot of us are smart that we know something about something, a little bit, if nothing, on each sector of some parts of life, so we can talk about that. But now is not the time to be showcasing and show businessing and proving a point and helping somebody else learn. Now is the time for us to sit back and learn. We've schooled enough puppies. We've schooled enough children. We trained enough grown adults, grown children. Now is the time for us to get somewhere and get to a desk and get our paper and pencil and our pens and our markers and our colors and our highlighters and get what we need. We are the ones now that need to be absorbent as a sponge. Somebody need to teach us something at this point. Somebody need to tell us something at this point. Somebody need to show us something at this point, because at this point we ain't did nothing but been circling around, circling around, circling around. And a lot of people didn't even use the energy, didn't use the information, didn't use the practice, didn't use the tactics that we showed them. So now it's time for us to get somewhere up under a mentor of higher learning, up under a teacher of higher learning, up under a professor of higher learning. Because see, the truth is, we got somewhere we need to be. We got somewhere we trying to go. We trying to get to the next level. What a lot of you are going to find, multiple dimensions at one time for the first time, is what you're going to find. Now, I was born in the spiritual realm. This is where I came from. And things are changing. It used to be a time, you got to the third dimension, then you could graduate and go to the sixth dimension. You got to the sixth dimension, then you could graduate and go to the 12th dimension. It was a graduation, it was robes, it was hat days in the spiritual realm. But now, time is winding up very fast, that you are going to be faced with multiple dimensions, and you better be turning. You better be absorbing information from everybody. It ain't the time for you to be talking about what you know and how you know and who you know. You need this information that other people are going to teach you and show you, so when you get to where you are going, you can say, yeah, I know something about that. I know a little bit about that. A cat was breathing on me about that and what they said. And people could, and who at you, because you bringing something new to the table, because you've been sitting up under the professor. You've been sitting up under the teacher of hard knocks. Now ain't the time to be running your mouth. Now is the time to be listening, because you need to gather your things together so you can get together with folks that already got it together. I love you. Now ain't the time. You are a sponge in this game. From today on, this point on, you are a sponge in the game, because you got somewhere to go. People waiting on you, and you can't be late, because that train gonna pull off. Is you going or no?